Hello people, welcome to my channel. So I am Anup and I'm gonna walk you through Dolby Atmos in DaVinci Resolve 17. Okay, this video is split into 5 parts. Okay, one is how to import, second one is how to create a timeline or how to set it up. Okay, third one is exporting using the Fairlight page, fourth one is exporting using a delivery page, and fifth one is QC. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ದೋಸ್ತು hello guys welcome to this episode hello everyone hello guys welcome to the Amateur Combo. So first of all, let's understand what is Dolby Atmos. So Dolby Atmos is a immersive audio format. Okay, first one to remember that. So what is the difference between 7.1 and Dolby Atmos? People do ask me. So 7.1 is a traditional speaker system, okay, which audio is fed to specific speakers. It cannot be upscaled or downscaled at the same with the same configuration file. It needs to be remixed for like that. Okay, so what is in Dolby Atmos so special rather than 7.1? So in Dolby Atmos you can create upmix and downmixes. Okay, I guess I'm going little bit early for this, so you can take these points and okay, let us assume that you're sitting in a park. Okay, you're sitting in a park and you hear the chirping birds from the behind. Okay, and a cyclist is cycling in front of you. So there are two things. One is stationary audio and second one is moving audio. Okay, so moving audio is actually referred as object audio. Okay, and the stationary is called it's called stationary only, I guess, or else bed audio. Okay, bed audio means it's like having like it's the traditional way of sending an dialogue to one track, and it's the traditional way like how we do it before. So what is object based audio? So object based audio means like having the object panned over all over into the 3D space with XYZ coordinates, not just mapping to the speakers but generating a metadata of XYZ where it needs to be there, so that it can be upscaled and downscaled. Okay, I hope you got that point. Okay, so first of all, now let's import the Atmos file. So the .atmos file is the main file which it gets imported. Okay, so even the metadata file and .dbmd file, everything would be there. It will be clipped into a folder, so you can drag over the folder and you'll get the output something like this. Okay, drag it into media pool. It will take some time to load to of the all the channels, because I guess the newer versions of computer are much more faster. So this is the one, and see if you could hear now. Let's play it back a little bit. Yeah, you can have a sense of feeling. Okay, like it's moving around and everything. By the way, this is from Netflix open content Sol Levante. Okay, this is the Sol Levante Atmos file. Okay, so Netflix is doing a very good job by providing open content and everything. So people are gonna shift to IMF exports more than DCP exports. That is my guarantee. Okay, then how to like create a timeline? So just right click on the Atmos file thing, and here type in Atmos. I'm just typing anything. Okay, so please maintain a structure for timeline, like timeline underscore something like that. Okay, because you will lose control, and file management is very important when it comes to time saving purposes and all in production. So that is a different topic, and let's do it over here. Like based on the selected media, I'm gonna choose some different format over here. I'm gonna choose 4K 24 FPS and then create. Okay, so it created a timeline. It's showing here 12 channels of the timeline. Okay, and then we'll go to edit page. You can see there 7.1.4 near field mix has been done, imported into the timeline. So I guess no changes over here except the clip add. But when you go to the Fairlight page, here you can see all the channels individually. Okay, and how to verify that it's a Dolby Atmos proper mix means here you will see all the channels will be having this Dolby symbol. So this Dolby symbol indicates that it's Dolby Atmos mixed perfectly. If this doesn't comes, then you might have some issues with the file. Okay, so this was how we imported and made the timeline. Okay, how about down mixes and up mixes in DaVinci Resolve Dolby Atmos? Okay, so for example, we have here 7.1.4, but I need it in a 2.0 format. So how could I do it? So you could actually go to the, okay, my right click is disabled. I mean, the mouse is damaged. Okay, you can right click and click on clip attributes, and here you could change it to stereo. So downmix, what it does means all the 7.1.4 elements will come into two stereos. Okay, it would be something like binaural but not binaural. Okay, so then if I click OK, see here it just create. Okay, I guess I need to change the right click OP in the chat. I am struggling over here. Okay, change track type to stereo. See, still it has the Dolby symbol, so we are verified that it's still in Dolby. Okay, here you can hear the same thing. Okay, but it's little bit like in stereo version. Okay, if you want to monitor in stereo or like that. Okay, so could you have a mix, up mix, down mix, everything in a 3-track audio? Yes, you could have it. Okay, again struggle with. Okay, add track, let's add an 5.1.4. okay, so let's take this one and let's change the clip attributes. Okay, here going to 5.1.4. actually you can have here all the 1 2 3 4 5 everything at same time by clicking on add. Okay, so let's click on 5.1.4. okay, and add it over here. So I guess it is it will crash now. I still have the bit. I don't know why I updated it. So you could have the down mixes and up mixes at the same time. Okay, in separate tracks, and you could export track as particular track as like how different audio types. Okay, so this was the thing over here. Okay, now let's come over to setting up the DaVinci Resolve for the Atmos mix. So there is a easy way rather than going on a difficult way. Create a new project file. Okay, after creating the project file, download any of the Netflix open content Atmos files. Okay, anything .amdf. I actually prefer with DAF. Okay, okay. So then head over to Fairlight and go to immersive audio, then click on import master file. So I have it over here. I'll click on open. It will take a decade. Okay, no, it will not take a decade, it will take some time. Okay, so while it's extracting Dolby Atmos audio sources, like Dolby has a very good thing in like the Atmos features, like it can retain all the audio tracks and audio things over here. Any DAWs, okay, it will just generate it, like it will be having atmos.audio, that file would be extracted over here like that. And you can see on the right side all the object 11 mx group, everything is coming on the right side, okay, with the panning data. And in some time you can see in the media pool, like only, yeah, now you can see there all the 128 objects, or how many other objects are there in the original mix. All the tracks have arrived here. Okay, there is bed, there is objects. So bed means usually it's like or dialogues or ambiences like that usually, but you could create an much more so I'll just show you the base version of it, like the bed, I guess here, yep, or the music, anything like that. So there is an naming like thing called as MX, DX and SX. So those like you can create multiple buses just for like, for example, like rather than going with a single bed audio, like everything mashing, like dialogues and sound effects, everything like that in a single bed audio. You can have multiple bed audios, but your channels won't be affected. Okay, so what you need to do for that is you can create multiple beds. You can assign one for dialogue, one for SFX and one for music, like that. Okay, so you can add creatively your beds, no issues with that. Okay, you can see some are empty because those channels weren't used. Okay, and you can see here VCA groups also have been formed, MX, FX, Foley, background, like that. Okay, in different projects, different would be there. So check out all the Netflix open source content and try analyzing it with various, I guess there are three or four. So check out all the Dolby Atmos things, Dolby Atmos files, like ADM, BWF and DAF file. Okay, and try to import it over here and just make it. Okay, so you can see all the panning data is visible. So how to view this panning data and all, like the automation? I guess if you have not seen the automation in Fairlight in detail, so you can go up there and check it. So I'll just briefly tell you. Here you can go to space view scope. Okay, here you can see all the active tracks. Okay, I guess this is the bed audio soloed. Okay, now you can see there are objects moving everywhere in 3D spaces, so you can have a clear look where the object is going and where the object is moving. Okay, and even the bed, is the bed fixed, like that. Okay, usually the dialogues go to the center channel. If you want to get creative, you could pan around, you could set the dialogues as a object audio and pan around the stuffs. Okay, like in the 3D spaces. So this is the view. Okay, now let's save this as an preset. Okay, like without the audio coming in, just like patching input and output and stuffs like that. Okay, sorry, I didn't show you that. Okay, so if you go to the VCA assign, so every object is assigned like this. So you need to make sure that particular is that. Okay, there are many things. So there are MX, FX, FOL, BG. Okay, there are 4 here. In various projects, various would be there. So I recommend you to check out all the Dolby Atmos ADM file. It took it took a long time for me to download two of the Dolby Atmos files. So it's upon you, like how much you can research on this one. It is better. Okay, and here you can see the patch input and output. So if you go to here, Dolby Atmos, and everything is assigned over here. Okay, and even system generator, time code. Okay, okay, the time code. Okay, I guess it's not assigned over here, so we need to, okay, not here, but where? Audio outputs, no, bus track, talkback, track input. Okay, the time code was not there in Sol 11 thing, so you need to check this. Actually, if it's not there, then that might be an issue over here. Okay, it's not patching. I guess time code has been patched somewhere. Okay, so you need to check this. Actually, the time code would be there, like patch do something. So check out with other Netflix content thing also and pass back. Okay, let me take one more content of Netflix. So this is how we find the Netflix open content. Just type Netflix open content, okay, and hit enter over here, and the first one is Sol 11. So I had downloaded this. Okay, then you could go with let's see what is other things there. If you're doing the vision thing, practicing for vision, so you could have the vision files also. Like here it's 400 nits, and even here it's there. Okay, HDR10 P3 D65. Okay, let's go with Medrelin. Okay, let's click on assets, and it will take you over there, and you could download it over here. Okay, so I'll just do the MP4 one because I guess that would be a little bit less in size, so that's why we're just gonna view it. Let's go to the audio and DAMF. We have these 3 files, so download the 3 files. Those are compulsory, but I don't know why it's okay. There is no zipped file for this, I guess. Okay, this is a WAV file, but we're not gonna deal with WAV files. We are just gonna do with this. So download the 3 files also. You could see here .atmos exported fast, Medrelin metadata exported fast. See the audio, it takes hell lot of time for that. It's 5.9 gigs. Okay, downloading took for a while, and now I got it. So again, the same procedure: immersive audio, import master file. Okay, I have the Atmos file over here. So click on import. It will create a new timeline. Okay, time lapse. And by the way, to tell you that the DaVinci Resolve has the native renderer, Dolby Atmos renderer, and I did ask Blackmagic design support that if the binaural output is currently present in DaVinci Resolve itself. They replied no, because Dolby SDK is currently not providing, or I don't know if it will be coming or not. So that's why production suite comes into play. Okay, I'll be discussing it in little some time from now. Okay, we got something over here, but why is time code so much varied? I guess they have taken a part of the movie and added it over here. So let me bring out the movie also. Okay, just a minute, I need to confirm it. I don't know where it's synced, so let me open Netflix and check it where it's been synced, because I don't know exactly if it's synced properly or not. That's why. So you can see a different kind of thing naming ceremony over here, and even objects are also sometimes dialogues over here. DX, okay, DX bed 2 to 11, bed 3 to 12. So everything, like every every movie will be having its own configuration. So the common configuration which you might want to go with is create a small bed. This is the basic one. Create a bed, 7.1.2 and 118 objects. Okay, 118 objects. And you could like add a preset, like assign a preset. You just need to find it out how the bus outputs are there and which group is it. So when you figure it out, you can get to know what and where it's there. Actually, even VCAs also are there. Okay, so it's something like that. And let me show you how to set this as a preset. So first we'll go to index. Okay, select all the objects. Okay, and right click on one particular track. Okay, right click on the particular track and select all the things. Click on remove attributes. Okay, if you want to select all and click on apply. Okay, remove all the attributes. So you can see now the panning and all has, oh, why it's not gone? Still panning is there. Please buy a good mouse when you are editing. And by the way, I'm not using any consoles or anything to do. I'm just using mouse and keyboard to do it. Okay, no issues if you don't get this step. So now you can go to Fairlight and here presets library. Okay, and here you can go to Fairlight configuration presets. I already have one. So click on save new. Preset name you can give it as Dolby Atmos 7.1.4 with 58 objects, 58 OBJ, like whatever you have the configuration. Okay, so base configuration like up to 128 channels are supported in Dolby Atmos. Okay, so take a note of the point. And then you can see here we have already loaded it, so no need to do with other stuff, I guess, plugins, equalizer and all. Okay, so if you want to create a new thing, okay, without the audio, but you want to make it on your own, so let me just go to let me create another project. Like I'm used to name it test everything. Okay, now while creating a timeline over in the media pool, right click. Okay, right click, new timeline. Okay, here use Fairlight preset. Here drop down it will come, Atmos create. Okay, it has created. Might take a lot of time. Okay, now we have got all the configuration set up over here. Let us see what is the thing about panning over here. And it has removed. Okay, it's panning still there. So what you can do is you can go to index, the same step which we had done there. So select all the object. Okay, oh shit, sorry. So select all the object and then right click on particular track and click on remove attributes. Select everything or just pan. Okay, and click on apply. Everything is reset over here. So now we have got a preset over here with everything assigned over here. Okay, so everything is like predefined. Okay, main bus like that. There might be some glitches which you have to figure it out, like sometimes the bus output may be something and group isn't there, or sometimes VCA isn't, like sometimes it happens. Okay, so like that you need to little bit see into that, like if it's matching from the previous configuration or not. Okay, or else you could patch input and output manually. So that will be a next video, because it takes a lot of time to explain and do the stuff manually. So okay, and now talking about the Dolby Atmos production suite. So what is the main use of Dolby Atmos production suite? So Dolby Atmos production suite, it's used for getting the binaural output from the DaVinci Resolve to your headphones. So I have this headphone over here. So I want to listen how it feels in theater, like cinema hall, or in home entertainment, like home setups and all. I need to, like, this is not a best configuration available, but you can up to, like, I'm not exactly sure, but up to some extent you can have a proper output, like how it feels in cinema and all, like even in home theater and as well as like that. Okay, some things to note that things to note that so Dolby Atmos has only height, not the bottom. So the baseline of this is 0 over here, okay, like middle to the screen. Okay, if you are doing it for cinemas and all, it is also the same. Okay, it's like horizontally, like what we say, x y z, yeah, the z like center of z. Okay, so it's almost the center over here. So make sure you take that point, because if you mix down to that, okay, like if the object goes down to that, it might be in it might go on mute, or it might not be present like that. Okay, it might hear, but I don't know if it's if it can be played in theater like that, completely bottom. So this is the limit line, okay, in bottom. So for the automation of these stuffs, like plugins and EQs, dynamics, and everything related, so you can check out my part 1 and part 2 of automation in Fairlight. Okay, I have made a detailed video. I guess it might be very long, but please do check it out, because it helps to you understand how to do stuffs just with the mouse and the keyboard. Okay, I'm just using graphics tablet because my right click isn't working, so no issues with that. But you can do everything using mouse and keyboard. Okay, automation and panning, everything. Okay, so let's come to some of the basics of Dolby Atmos. So I had explained you before that it's a bed audio and object based audio. So bed audio and object based audio, mainly where it's used in many case scenarios, like even action movies or horror movies. Everywhere actually it plays an important role, like moving audio. So previously what they were doing means they used to pan from the speaker to speaker. Okay, like they used to mix it in 7.1 and give it to a theater which plays only 7.1. But when the theater used to have 22.4 or something like that, it couldn't play back, only it would send to only 7.1 channels. Okay, so advantage of having Dolby is you can upmix or downmix, as I showed in the what is that, clip attributes. Okay, you can upmix, downmix, and everything like that. Okay, like it starts from stereo. Okay, stereo 5.1, 7.1, and Dolby Atmos 5.1.2, Dolby Atmos 7.1.4. I don't know why the option of 9.1.2 isn't given. So okay, no problem. I guess it might be for RMU stuffs and all, so that might not be an issue. So let me show you how we can export the files from Fairlight page. Okay, so first let's see from the Fairlight page how it can do, like just the audio, the .atmos file. It's actually not possible to get a .atmos file directly from the DaVinci Resolve, but there are two ways. One is IMF IAB or ADM BWF. ADM BWF is kinda like a WAV file. IMF is kinda like its own file, like it will be having asset maps and all. If you had created DCPs before, it's something like that format. It's a little bit advanced format of DCP. Okay, so let us see how to do that one over here. So let's go to the Fairlight page. Here in the immersive audio, click on export master file. Okay, timeline name you can have like that, and there is an option of FFOA, means syncing of timeline. If you wanna have it, like some recommend to have it, like I have not seen anywhere, but I had like I had heard it before, like I don't know from where, but it can be used. Okay, and there are two options, as I told, Dolby Atmos ADM BWF. So if you are a music creator, okay, you want to mix in the Dolby Atmos, the surround mix and all, so you can go with Dolby Atmos ADM BWF and put it to Avid Play and upload it. So it's like that. If you are going to pack a cinema package for Netflix or Disney Plus, Hotstar, sorry, or in India it's Disney Plus, okay, Disney Plus or any OTT platform, or even cinemas, some cinemas accept it. Okay, you could do it with IMF IAB. Okay, so let me just go with IMF IAB because, okay, and click on export. So select the place you want to export. So it will come in an MXF file if you are exporting in the IMF AIB. Okay, so let's okay, you need to define the range for this. Sorry, export means print. Okay, here I'm printing the stuff. So let me select in, and I'm not just gonna fully export it. Let me just go with over here, put the out. Okay, Fairlight and immersive audio exports. Okay, so it's embedding audio and metadata, okay, everything into a package. Okay, so if you wanna split all the metadata, like how it's there, like .atmos, .dbmb, .metadata, .audio, like that, you need to get the Dolby Atmos conversion tool. I guess it might be free on the Dolby page, so you can get you can watch my previous video which was about that, and you can get to know. Okay, now it has been exported, so let's go if possible. Let's see how it's there. It will come in an MXF file. Okay, where is it, boys? Timeline, TIM, yeah, it's over here, timeline 1. Okay, I don't know why 2 files came off, but it's like that. Okay, now let's see how to export it in the deliver page. So if you go to the last, okay, audio only over here, so clicking on the audio, you will get the option of 7.1.2, like the whatever the main bus is there. Okay, here AAC float, no, here we have IMF and OP atom. So let's do it with wave now. So ADM BWF, and output track is Dolby Atmos send packaging. That's right. If you want to add FFOA timecode, you can add it over here also. Okay, then add to render queue. Oh, select the location and render all. It will entire timeline. Okay, no problem. So one thing to note that is audio plus video might take little bit lag while importing or else like that. So no issues with that. But if you are doing on your own content creation, save a preset. Okay, save a permanent preset and keep it. Okay, and then use the same preset, or you could go with your own configuration, like how particular movie does it. Okay, one thing I have not shown in this video is connecting the Dolby Atmos production suite to the DaVinci Resolve. It's fair bit easy. So it's I'll tell you how it's done, but I don't have the production suite on Windows, so it's not available on Windows. It's only available on Mac. So I don't have access to Mac now. So
Sad life.
sad. Talking that export is complete, and so now how to do a QC. So you first one you need to check is here it will come as Dolby Atmos, okay, and 12 channels. Okay, sorry. So first here if you want to do QC, so first here it will come Dolby Atmos and 12 channels. Okay, so then what you need to do is go to clip attributes and check how the audio is, like is it configured, everything, track 1, track 2, time code, name. If you want to do like that, you can just change it around also. Okay, so basically you need to check that it's Dolby Atmos and 12 channels, and what frame rate you were mastered in, that was mastered in. Okay, how music creation is done in Dolby Atmos and stuff, you can search it with the Pro Tool stuff, but you can actually do it all the stuffs in Fairlight page. It's a most powerful DAW than other DAWs, which I can say. Okay, there are minus features in some, plus features in some, but these contain almost all the features, but not all. You can add various plugins, you can have MIDI control and all. So if you want like upcoming videos, I'll be explaining how to set up MIDIs and all. So like you can do it with keyboard, or else as generic Android phones like Samsung and all, or iPhones, you could do with that one also. I don't know exactly iPhone thing because I don't own an iPhone. Okay, so no issues. So we have rendered it over here. I wanted to show how we could set the Dolby Atmos thing. So while installing the Dolby Atmos production suite, okay, so please make sure that you are installing the Dolby Audio Bridge. Like select the Dolby Audio Bridge. Okay, then what you can do is check on the configure Dolby Atmos renderer. Okay, then you can go over to manual and device. Here Dolby Atmos Dolby Audio Bridge would be there. So select that option and it will automatically connect the both the production suite as well as DaVinci Resolve both at the same time. Okay, it will connect, and just leave it as like it is. Okay, but in project settings you might have to enable the Dolby Atmos if you are creating from scratch. Okay, I had it a preset, so Dolby Atmos was enabled before itself, like pre-embedded. So what else is left? Yeah, internal renderer. So I just wanted to show you the internal renderer, what and all the options are. Okay, so these are the downmix controls and like monitoring layout if you are having any these kind of things. I am not sure where could we like get output from, but I have heard that using Fairlight audio interface you can get audio from the DaVinci Resolve. Okay, the Fairlight page, and then it could be connected to amplifiers of the speakers, and then you could hear it in speakers. So here maximum is 5.1.2, 7.1.4. if that would be there, this would be a set to go. But for that for the interface and all, I guess you might need production suite. I'm not sure about that because I don't own a Mac. So you can actually get a 90-day trial of production suite from Dolby. So you can search it on Google also, like Dolby Atmos production suite. Okay, there are two things. One is Dolby Atmos mastering suite, production suite. So I'm gonna explain this in detail in next video. So please subscribe to my channel, and hope you are doing fine. And please comment down below if you have any doubts and any questions or in particular things. So meet you guys in the next video, and I will be uploading little bit slowly because I want to increase my content, what is there inside, rather than just creating videos. Yeah, exam time also. Exam time. Okay, peace out.